Alright, it should be making sound now. Okay, so I need to get a little scroll, which I think is in my bank. Alright. Just gonna do a little challenge point grinding and see how that goes. This is more of a test video, but if anybody has like any questions or want a good grind with me, doesn't really matter. I've never done this before, but I have a friend who does, and it looks fun, and the community on YouTube seems pretty interesting. Alright. So right now I am in Green Shade, over at the Verret Morass Way Shrine. It's when you come in, and you're gonna arrive like about here, and you're just gonna run off to the right towards this big old rock and just run on past it. And this is gonna lead you down to the good old leveling area. So you wanna make sure your food's all up. Anything you need equipped. And I go ahead and go in my inventory and put on that scroll. If I can remember where it is. There it is. And so this area is great for leveling because it's a giant ass circle. So you'll just go around. There's a decent amount of players do come here, but it's not that big of a deal. They're pretty good. They're all just focused on farming just like you. So you got those. It's really good to come here with a ranged weapon like a bow is really useful, or staff. Healing staves and lightning staves are really useful for doing the pulls. Fire's a little slow. And always have good AoE, which I did not come in with, but it's fine because I got this. I should probably keep my stam stuff up. But yeah, it's all about just pulling the big old groups, killing them as quick as you can. I'm not good at multitasking, so talking and pulling's kinda meh for me. But I'm gonna basically just keep doing this for about an hour. Currently I'm only CP 190. I'm hoping to maybe get to 200. I am not enlightened, so whatever. And when you do anything like this, it doesn't matter if you're doing it here or anywhere else. If you do want to do it in a party, don't do it with any more than a total of 3 people, 2 and yourself. Once you hit 4, the XP is like you're doing it by yourself without a scroll. And if you're doing it without a scroll already, you're wasting your time if you use 4 people. Or Sigic Ambrosias. Just depends on how you want to get your experience. So you can either run all the way back down to where I started, or you come down to this little rock looking thing, you jump down here, and then just keep running the circle, because like I said, it's just a big old pool circle. If you're low survivability like myself, where all you're doing is built for DPS, if you run in a circle, you relatively only get hit by 1 or 2 because they keep bumping in each other, and you just do what you need to do. Run some abilities that'll throw you some heals, or passives that heal when you do certain things. It's always good to have potions that keep your primary sources up, because it's all about just keep going. It doesn't matter if you're taking a long time like this, just as long as you're still killing things. The fastest and most efficient way is to do it with you and one other person. So 2 total, and you're gonna max your speed and kills. So you're gonna lose a little bit of experience with more people you have, but it's gonna go faster. And why can't I hit these people? Alright, there it goes. That was weird. I am on a warden right now, if anybody's wondering, which I don't think anybody's even watching. But hey, whatever. All's fun. Oh yeah, I don't know the guy. Yep, and then just continuing the circle. Probably not gonna even kill the guy I just hit. If he unleashes, it's kind of pointless. Oh, and another good point would be to run an ult that does some type of AoE or boost your own damage. That way your AoEs do more damage. Do whatever you gotta do to stay alive. I just spam my bird. Nice thing about this place is there's going to be an annoying quest giver that follows you around. The nice thing about him is if you don't accept the quest and you don't do it, he will heal you while you're doing this, so it allows you to be able to solo this place if you're just by yourself like I am, and you're not a healer or a tank. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Oh, there's one. 9 more to go. I actually started this game primarily PvPing, and then I got talked into PvEing, and oh my goodness, it's actually really fun. Not Skyrim part or tier, but it's up there. Once I get to about 240, then I won't have to do this as much. So then it'll be real easy to get groups for vet dungeons and whatnot, which I actually really haven't done much of. I'm fairly, what's the way of saying it? I don't know much about the game outside of PvP, I guess. Because normally I try and hit 10, I think. Yeah, 10. That way I can get into PvP on whatever character I'm playing and then move on. I think the nicest place about this, or nicest thing about this place, is it doesn't even matter if a shit ton of people start showing up, because if you keep running in a circle, people are gonna miss stuff. Whereas other places, you might be guaranteed to get experience or whatever, but here, nobody's going to affect your XP gain as much. Because everybody has their own idea on how they're supposed to run this place, so most of them will run back and forth or a circle. Which, I'll normally run a circle, but since there's more people here, I'm probably going to start doing back and forth. Because I'll have a higher return. Because it looks like there's only one guy up top right here, and it's this guy right now. And if you have a merchant or a friend with a merchant, oh my goodness, you're gonna make pretty decent monies off of this too. Like all the monies. Oh. And then you have squatters like this guy who just sits in one spot, killing the only one area, completely pretty much wasting his time and ruining everybody else's pools. Oh, but it's starting. Oh, they're popping back up. You always want to keep up with these guys. Because if you're not in a group with them and you don't hit them, you get nothing. Zip, nada, zilch. I'm really hoping to work on my monster set soon, but I can't seem to find a group to let me in at the moment. Oh boy. Ugh, I'm not even halfway to the next CB. Still getting used to the Stam Warden DPS build. Oh, give me the pork. The pork. The pork. Most annoying thing about the quest skippers being here, though. good. Yeah, burn. Burn, paper, burn. Well, I just got a hell of no experience out of that. Yep, I think that puts us at like 5 people right now, so I'm gonna get nothing. Oh, yep, jack shit. Like, do those I think people don't understand that you get less experience the more people show up. And a lot of people don't understand that, like, about, I think after, yeah, it's, once you hit 4 is when running this is almost pointless. But if you start pulling too quickly, a lot of times they'll leave, so I'm just gonna keep running this and hope it works. Oh, I missed a guy. Oh, yep. Gonna go down this way. Hope for a big pull. Yeah, big pull. I see a chest that I'm gonna go open in a second. Oh, oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nice thing about chests is just, doesn't matter what there are, just take your time and you'll get them open. Unless that happens. Get all that meat. And the faster you can make yourself, the better. There's always plenty of little things you can just snag every once in a while too. I just realized I had maybe like one viewer for a second there. That's cool. That's tubular. So spectacular. I love it when that happens. And honestly, if you tag them already, you don't even have to work if you don't want to. I'm not a lazy piece of shit though, so. Getting some fairly decent shit. Of course they would follow me down the mountain. Oh well. I know a secret, so. You can actually just run back and forth between these two major pool areas, and they'll normally be back up pretty quickly between each other. Oop, a little bit of a lit glitch there, but we're all good now. And I think I have it set up to where I can hear people. when they text or whatever. So go ahead and comment away. We'll see how that works. Oh boy. Oh, pardon me on that one. Can't swallow my spit these days. I guess I'll never be a hooker because I can't swallow. Ooh, loots. I love loot. But just farming that CP is what this is all about. Oh, I missed out on CP, on XP. Because they're probably all lagging, glitched. There's just too many people up here, but I've got my scroll on, so I'm just gonna keep going with it, because either way I'm gonna make money off of it. Oh my goodness. There are so many people here. There's at least 5. 1, 2, okay, no, there's 4. There's 4 of us. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump off this cliff, because everybody just wants to die. Is there anything I can pull? Yeah. Now, sometimes they can be difficult to find. Don't fret your little heads. If you aim in a direction, there's so many of these mobs here, you will probably hit something if you smack your dick on them. Okay. They die fairly easy. It's not super duper hard or anything like that. I literally use like one button the whole time I'm doing this. Unless more people show up, because then I have to use a couple more to actually hit everything to get the experience. Again, where I'm at for this, I'm in green shade. You go up to the, that is not the right one. Variant Morass Way Shrine, and you go directly east, and it's in that area. Oh, I missed that pull.
I need healing.
Oh, if you come in here with the lightning staff, and you get like the last regular ability on it, and then you morph it to the one. Oh shoot, I'll just go look at it. Skill line, go to destruction. Yeah, and you get impulse, and then when you morph it, you just get the one that decreases their HP, because it lowers their HP and it's doing AoE damage, so makes you kill things way faster than normal. And if you're a sorcerer, you're gonna love this place. I may keep streaming, I'm not sure, because this is my first one if you've read my description. I just need ideas and things to improve upon. My buddy's the one who gave me the idea to do this. He does it with what's that game called? It's a phone game. Fire Emblem Heroes. His YouTube name is Strategist Master. All one word, no fancy letters, or numbers or letters. It's all just normal because he has a base name. He's a pretty goofy guy. A total cuck sometimes, but whatevs. If you like phone games and whatnot, and other PS4 games, he's got what you want. And he puts out better content than me. I can guarantee that. Alright, this is why you come here with a merchant, or you have a friend who has one. If you care to make any money off of this, or get stuff to deconstruct. I'll normally get rid of whites before I get greens or blues sold. And I always save my glyphs for my enchanter, because I'm working on my enchanting right now. If I wasn't, I'd be selling those too. And I feel like I'm about to be attacked. Yep. Just that one guy. I haven't sold enough stuff yet, so I'm going to try and get some more out. Don't worry about the stackables, because you're just going to get them again. Now, if you're under CP and you're getting stackables, sell them, because you're probably going to be leveled fast enough to where you're going to be getting different types of stackables, and then it's just a mess. Ah, shit. I don't want to miss that. I guess I'll swap my ultimate. Dawnbreaker's a good ultimate for AoE. Oh, no. Poop. Well, guess I'm gonna be a coughing piece of shit for the good portion of this. Oh well. Time flies while you're fucking guys, am I right? Oh, what's this onesie-twosie bullshit? Beam in, pull everything. Pull it all. if I'm being too quiet, I do have a pregnant wife on the other side of the wall, so I'm trying to let her sleep, because it's like midnight 30. And downtime again. It's always good to have downtime, though. Let you get a sip of your drink if you need one, and if I know you guys with talking, just mute me or stop watching me. You don't even have to. I will talk and talk and talk to myself because I have nothing better to do. Main reason why I decided to try this. Alright. Oh, that did not do exactly what I wanted, but hey, it's DPS, right? Am I right? I don't know if I'm right. Oh, my life's a lie. Heal me. Thank you. That's your job. That's why I don't do your quest. Oh, again, uh, if you come here, you're gonna get this nifty little person right here, and then here. Don't accept their quest if you want to solo this place, because they will heal you, sort of. Sometimes they don't want to heal. But hey, it's nice. You can come here straight DPS and have a free healer. I was talking to my buddy on Discord the other day, and he was messing with his people by, I think it's called Discord. Yeah, Discord. He was changing like everybody's like emoji icons to like Waluigi. Meh, you know. And I guess it blew everybody's mind because I guess I didn't know that he could do that. But whatever, I didn't know they could do that either. It's my first time using Discord. I really wish I bought or skilled better AoEs for this. Luckily these people came in with AoEs that I can synergize with. Just bang up on them, build up some of my good old ultimate Urtimer. I got a Kurtimer. I'm a star. All the XP. fucking simple after I opened it as an intermediate. But again, it's free XP that I don't have to share. Not as much as the last one, but hey, whatever. Build up the ultimate again. Choto mate, motherfuckers. I'm a firm believer in Spooky Boys. This is my favorite time of year. Too bad it's already over. Excuse me again. Ooh, another intermediate. Die, 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 die. I love it when you die. I know this is the most entertaining thing in the world, but this is like one of the more important things if you're trying to like really quickly get caught up to like your guild mates or your friends or whatever you're trying to do. If you can just get your mindset into it like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, being to do what I'm doing right now becomes a little easier. Because this is definitely not something I enjoy doing, but it's a necessity. So I want to catch up with people in my guild so I can do other stuff, so I can do more damage and all that good shit, because I can't really get the good armor unless I can get the good challenge points in the right spots and all that. And then I can actually start doing all the fun stuff. Like getting monster sets and all the good tier sets. That's what it's all about, getting them good tier sets. And always make sure to keep your primary resource high. I have not been paying attention, and that's what I've been lacking. Also because I'm not skilled for running this, always make sure you're skilled for running these. Yeah, at least 2 good AoEs, whereas I only came in with 1 because my ult doesn't count because it's not spammable. 2 good spammable AoEs, I guess I should have said. But it's live, so whatever. Oh, sweet. Oh, I've gained 3 so far. I wasn't even paying attention. It's going way better than expected. You see unlock? Oh, no, I think that was fishing. Thinks he's gonna be sneaky by dragging a few of them away. If you're smart, you come here with ranged AoE for that asshole who thinks he's gonna do 1 or 2s, screwing up all the pulls for you. Because yes, I do understand that this is not just my area. I can't claim anything or anything, but I mean, they normally know if they come in here and they pull like one group, it's gonna just mess up the entire pool for everybody else. Yeah, but everybody has their ability to be an asshole. And I keep forgetting how far that fucking bird throwing range is. Like, I'm gonna throw a bird. I'm gonna throw another bird. Birdie, birdie, bird spam. I didn't even come here with a good AoE spam.
Anything.
Mine only hits 3 targets. Kind of pointless. But it works. For what I want it for, because it's for, you know, running dungeons and whatnot. It's not meant, I'm not built to do these giant AoE pulls that I've been kind of succeeding at doing. That should be enough for now. See if I can catch up to that big pool. No, I definitely missed it. I one day aspire to be fully golded out. Oh, that'd be the day. And maybe then I'll actually be good at the game. Because I know I suck, but it's still fun. And I still know, I understand the concepts of how to do the things that everybody wants to be able to do. Too bad I'm not the only one who does this. But by the end of it, I'm gonna have so many materials to use. So many things I can just burn. Oh, oh. Sadly, I did not want to try to burn that out, but whatever. Just run around for a second. My regen help me out. And now the quest guy comes and helps me. If I was actually built for this place, that wouldn't have happened, but whatever. Give me a runestone. And a nada. It's not that good, but it's still decent. Pull out my own Neza.
Care to bargain?
I don't care how her name's said, she's great. She's like my little boo. Now I'm gonna go over here and do this pull. I realized I was getting really lazy whenever I was running around with those other people. Wasn't keeping my stam up, fucking up my pooling. Oh, but they're back, so I might get lazy again. If you're just tuning in, I'm in Greenshade, in Barrett Morass. You come up to here this way, try and go straight east. It's a great way to grind out some levels or get your CP up pretty quickly. The biggest tip I give is try to run with no more than 3 people, because after 3 it's kind of pointless to run around up here, even if you have a scroll or a Sijic, or however you want to pronounce it. I do see the comment. I will read it when I get the chance. Oh, my CP? 193 at the moment. I've been playing for a while, but since I'm in the military, I haven't had a chance to actually play the game, so I'm just now starting to get up there. Okay, now we're just gonna go over here. I actually found out about this place from a guy who didn't even have CP. This isn't the best one, but it's my favorite because it's just a big circle. And it's one of the few places where you can solo as long as you don't get rid of your quest giver, because he will actually throw you some heals every now and again. The better places are like the Alakir Desert. There's a... what's that? Craglorn. There's a dolmen there that you can just farm pretty much. Spellscar? Oh, I don't know if I've actually been up there. I might not even have a waypoint there, because all I did was PvP up until recently. So I'm still learning about the PvE life, as it were. What kind of mobs would I be looking for if I went there? I did it again. I didn't keep my stamina up. Yeah, I try to do my daily dungeons, but I can never get in groups, or I get kicked because my CP's too low and silly things like that. I actually had one guy tell me that I needed to be 660 if I wanted to do normal dungeons. I was like, are you stupid? That's Shinarks and Spell. Is that the crazy looking place that has like those big spire things sticking out of the ground and lightning and weird weather everywhere? If it is, that place is cool as hell, and I didn't really think of that as a farming spot, but that makes sense. Though I'm not sure if I would be able to do that solo. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do that solo on this character because I don't really have any defensive ability. I do as much damage as I can with the gear that I have. But I have a pretty decent guild, so I could probably talk somebody into going up there with me. I actually don't skill any heals right now. I need to go farming some oh shoot, my brain's frying. More skill points. The ones I'm not using right now is because I'm trying to get one of my provisions up. Which is another reason why I like this place is you'll get a lot of there's like a lot of food stuffs just floating around on grounds and on the tents and whatnot, and they spawn about if you run this back and forth twice, they'll all be back up again or something like that. Yeah, I am a warden, but oh, I think I actually just read the same comment twice. My bad. I think wardens are pretty cool. I'm really glad they added them into the game. They're like the druids of this game. Oh, I have one of each class level 50. I just recently started working on my CP though. I was being kind of lazy. If you have any other tips, go ahead and throw them out there. I'm completely welcome to them. I'll say it again. I'm still pretty new to PvEing and farming and all that, so I'm just trying to share what I've learned from people in my guilds and other people I've ran into. This game is one of the few MMOs I've played that most of the player base are super helpful. Like other games, you're gonna find a lot of the assholes and whatnot, but here, the assholes are the minority. It's pretty nice. But then again, how fun would a game be if you didn't have your assholes? I went from level 50 to CP 179 during the event.
Can I help you?
I wore training gear up to 160 and now I'm just wearing regular gear. But yeah, training gear, having a scroll or a Sigic, uh, having at least one other person with you, all of those kind of things will help you level so quickly. I don't need that. This is one of those things where I really wish that I worked on PvE stuff a little bit while I was PvPing instead of just PvPing. I'm lacking on all kinds of things. Oh, there I go again, forgetting to keep my stam stuff up. But at least I didn't drop low. Yeah, I'm looking at this is, I think it's called Defiler. I think that's what I'm wanting for my two-piece. Oh, yeah, again, I am in Green Shade. You go to the Variant Morass Way Shrine, and then you go directly east. And that's where the good old leveling area. It's one of my top 3 favorites. Mainly because it's a big old circle. And you get a nice little quest giver guy. And if you don't accept his quest, and you don't, or at least don't do his quest, he'll follow you around and toss you some free heals. He'll look like this. His name is Indanir. Just let me know if I didn't explain that well enough on the map, and I'll pop in it again after this pull. Or I'll just do it anyways. Let's see, I already attacked all those guys, so way down here. So you go to the bottom of the map, it's going to be all the way over here. You'll have Grotwood here, and then you go over to the left of it, and you're going to go to that Moras Shrine, which is right here. Directly east of it is where you're going to want to be. Tree is. Then I'm not thinking. I'm trying to remember the two-piece that I was wanting, the monster set. I just got off work, so I'm a little sleepy. It's not working. Oh. Oh no, I think it starts with an S. What's that called? Celine's? Celis? Or maybe start with a V. Damn it, I'm gonna have to hop on my phone in a second to figure out what I was trying to say. Okay. Well, let's go to new tab. History. Ah, that's what it is. Validrith. Thank you for that. I like it for its burst. I haven't gotten to use it, but I was watching other YouTubers, and it looks pretty nice when it goes off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I think it's Hundings and Spriggans. I think it's Spriggans is the other set I'm gonna do. And I'm probably gonna go all medium armor. Either that, or I'm gonna go all but 2 and do 2 heavy. Yeah, I keep getting told that. I don't actually know what the name of the dungeon that it drops in is, though. Would you mind putting that in there so I can see where it is? Or know where it is, if not see. Read where it is. I think I probably just fucked up that entire place. Half of them spawned. Yep, now the other half is spawning. Oh, cool. Are you a warden as well? Or maybe Nightblade? Cradle of Sorrows. I think that might be one I have not done yet, then. Ooh, got a Kuda! That's my third one! Oh, you guys got to experience that one with me. Oh, cool. My first character was a Sork, but I veered away from him after I hit 50. Nothing wrong with Sorks, I enjoy playing them. This is just one of the few games that I actually enjoy playing melee. And two-handed Sork just wasn't working. I tried to make it work. Oh, I did it again. Ooh, and my armor's breaking. That's no bueno. And my bags are full. Where is she? there she is.
Yes?
Let's see, I think I started with about 14, or no, I think I started about 3K, so I've made decent gold doing this.
Can I help you?
Oh, that's one of your 550s, is you have 2 Sorks? I know a few people who do that. I actually know a guy who has 3 Templars. He's an old dude, though. He doesn't like to take the time to switch their skills and remember what skills to switch back to and all that, so he just made 3 of them. Healer, DPS, and tank.
Healer!
Granted, he's a pretty good, oh shit, I just said the name too. I shouldn't have done this while I'm tired. But no, Templar, yeah, he's a pretty good Templar. But he's like 52. So, when I say old, he's a pretty old dude. Very nice, very helpful. I give him the help I can give him whenever I have the chance. And really, I do that with anybody. Anybody who's willing to help me, I'll help them as well. So if you guys ever see me just running around in game, I think I have my gamer tag linked to my YouTube, so you guys can always ask for a hand. I don't know how useful I'll be, because I'm really just showing people things that I learned. I'm really bad at remembering at keeping my stuff up. Yeah, at least CP doesn't go up the more points you get, though. I need to start farming skill points for this guy soon. I think after I hit 240 CP, I'm gonna start heavily farming dungeon, go searching for them skill points. Well, I mean, here, if you look at my inventory, I started with about 300 and some, or 3,000 something gold, and just from selling my white items, I'm already at 20k, and I've got like 35k in my bank. I probably wouldn't have any gold if I didn't level this way. If I leveled the normal way, I wouldn't have a jack shit. Oh, my armor's broken. I should not have pulled a big grip like that. Please don't die. If I was gonna die during this video, this would be it. Because those other greens are not following me and I am alone. Oh, one of them came back. And my ult popped. I'm going to live. I'm gonna live. Unless that guy dies. Because he pulled all the aggro. I really wish I could find that. That would be so helpful. I'm using my last scroll because I've got ESO, so I buy like a scroll or two every now and again. Or ESO plus, sorry. Everybody who's playing ESO has ESO. Oh, well, I don't have any stamina because I'm a retard. See, I've got about 45 minutes left on it. Well, I'm gonna go hop. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So I normally go to Marbrook if I'm trying to empty bags and repair real quick in between while I have a scroll still active. And I've got about 45 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I like Marbrook because I like circles. I can just run in a big old circle to repair and deconstruct everything. The only off one would be enchanting, which I don't do on this character, so all I have to do is stop by the bank, which is always my first stop, and drop all my glyphs in there. Bank's name, Foundation of Trust, just makes me not trust them. Oh, my bank's almost full. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and up my bank slots. Oh, put too many things in. Shit. Where's my deconstructibles? So how difficult is it to get all the stuff to make the ambrosias? I have some friends who can make them. I just actually never knew what it takes to make them, except for the perfect row. Oh. Oh, the old guy I was talking about who oh, what is it? What was I saying? That has the 3 Templars. Uh, he gets about, I think he said 3 to 4,000 fish every time he gets on, or every day that he gets on, because like he's just an old dude and loves to fish. Really nothing wrong with that though. That's a great help for him and everybody else who needs what he's got. And he said he gets like, I don't even know, a shit ton of bro. And he just gives it to the other guy in our guild who can actually make the Sijiks. Oh, Nez, go away. I think he said he gets like 2 to 4 every 200 fish he skins. And I guess that's decent pulls. I really wouldn't know. So that's what I'm looking for. Guess I do like great swords. guess really you gotta do what you gotta do if you want to get them. But I mean, I don't know. Is it really worth the time though to make them? Unless you spend the gold to get them to save the time that you could have been farming XP. That's not really what I want to do. Fuse, divines. Wait, no. I need to go further down. I'm really just researching anything. There's no real math to my madness, or however the saying goes. Though I was told having a lot of rubidos comes handy. Oh, and also what I like about Marbrook is there's guild traders galore. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I don't think there's any more. Yeah, just about 5. Where am I going? I should already know. This way.
Mind your own affairs.
Alright, so where we've been going? I'm in Greenshade. Currently I'm in Marbrook. Great way to just sell stuff in between, or deconstruct stuff in between leveling. We're going up to Variant Morass Way Shrine. And then you go directly east of it. Oh man, this is a fairly long video. I should have probably kept it shorter. So yeah, like I was saying, Variant Morass, go directly east. You're gonna run into this path right here, which is right in front of me. We're just gonna go down here. And it looks like there's already people going at it, so I'm just gonna encroach on a little bit of their XP. Or his, just one person. Or her, I don't know, I don't care. I don't discriminate. Everybody got dicks or vaginas, that's all that matters. If you don't have either, you're probably not a person. You can whine all you want. Facts don't care about your feelings. Now let's get down to business. To the feet. The Feral Bosmer. I really do wish I did come in here with a better AoE though. Like Whirlwind. I think I've reskilled this guy like, I have no idea how many times. Probably at least 15 in the past 2 weeks. Just trying to figure out what I want to do with him. See, that's what's nice. Only one other guy. I got like 8k out of it, or 8.6k experience. That's what I like when there's not as many people here. Nice thing about having that guy with me is he's a Dragon Knight and he's got the good synergy ability. I don't remember what it is. It just traps everything and it allows me to stomp and burn them all. It's great. Anybody who's watching or ends up watching this, just let me know if you guys like play PC or console. I'm playing on console, specifically the PS4. If you're on PS4 and you ever want to group up, if I'm on and I'm not busy, I'm totally down for it. But if I decide to keep doing videos, you have to be okay with being in them and just let me know ahead of time and all that good stuff. And again, I'm doing this for fun. My buddy kind of gave me the idea to do it. So let me decide if I'm actually going to continue it. Probably am, because I like talking to myself for hours on end. I'm probably crazy, I don't know. Well, actually I am crazy, it's whatever. I will not do a donation site though, because I don't really care about making money. This is just for me to enjoy talking to myself. Ooh, also giving me comments for ideas on what to do. That would probably help, since I'm not even fairly new. I'm just straight up fucking new to this. Not to the game, just YouTubing. Oh, hello there. We got some more people again. I thought I was gone long enough for them to leave. Guess not. Well. Well, if you're not watching anymore, I really, if you do come back and look at the end of this, I enjoyed talking to you, Soja. Sorry, I kind of zoned out there for a second, so I didn't realize you weren't messaging me anymore. Oh, you're in a dungeon. Okay. If you're on console, I'm just guessing. How would you watch YouTube while playing? I would like to know that. Unless you're not on console, and that's not something you can possibly do if you are. Well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna hit 200 by the time the scroll wears off. But I will be stopping the stream in about 25 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I have a pretty decent tablet. I could probably do that too. I've got a good phone. I just don't like looking at the little screen. Goodness gracious, I keep forgetting to keep my stamina stuff up. Is that a morphable ability? I don't know. Hope not. Who's that through? Not Undaunted. Fighters. Dawnbreaker. Okay. Oh, also, doing stuff like this is great if you are like a vampire or a werewolf and you want to get that stuff leveled up quick. Oh, only shitty thing is for werewolf, if you really want to do it quick, you actually have to go into werewolf. Or something I figured out, I don't know if it's supposed to work this way, but if you slot one of the werewolf abilities, even though you can't use it, you'll get more experience for your werewolf form without actually having to go in it. Don't know if it's supposed to be that way or not, but it works. Oh, and if anybody wants bites, I can't do it very often, but I do not charge for them, and I have multiple characters who can do them. I've got 2 for werewolf and 3 for vampire, I think. Or maybe only 2 for vampire and 2 for werewolf. Oh, I hate people who come up and try to clean before you can get to it. Oh well. I should really get in the habit of pressing my stam production buttons a lot. me get the synergy. Fuck. Oh well, I still got most of it. I think I prefer the other alt even because it ups my damage that I do with them, any of my abilities. Downside is it doesn't. It's not an effective AOE. Again, I'll just throw this tip out here again. Always come in here with at least 2 non-ult AoEs if you're going to be doing pulls like this, because I'm retarded and I only came in with 1 and it only hits 3 things, so it's not even a true AoE. It just kind of AoEs. It tries. It's all about tagging anything that's around you, even if you're not the one killing it, because you just want that XP. After this next pull, I'll announce the area I'm in one more time. Should probably have thrown that into like the information or tag or whatever it's called of where I'm actually at. It's I'll just say it instead of putting it on the map. Green shade is the area, and Barrett Moras is the way shrine that you will get you next to it. And then once you get to that way shrine, you go directly east, and you will find the road that leads you down to this place. But it's obviously not it's off the beaten path. And it's not the best place, but it is definitely one of my top 3 favorites. So, Soja, do you play console then? Probably. In a big old fight right now. Just tag all the things. I really need to get my crit up and my damage. So when I crit, I'm hitting between, I think it's like 7 and 10k. I want that. I need to get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
Be careful.
I really wish. Well, actually, I'm not sure if they do or not. I don't do that much research even into the character that I'm playing, but Warden's having a non-ult based synergy that other players could use. That'd be nice. Because I think the only one they have is the healing one. The healing ult for a synergy. Sweet, something useless. I guess. Oh yeah, purple rings are completely useless because all I can do is sell it. Oh, and if you like to fish, but you're always lacking on bait, but you want to level or get your CP up at the same time, go to the Alakir Desert, to the Sentinel Way Shrine, and go to the dock or the beach area and farm around there because they drop a shit ton of bait. You're gonna get more experience than you do in this area. Downside is, unless you are a tank or a very good healer that can actually put out some damage at the same time, and you're by yourself, you're not gonna be able to do it by yourself. The mobs do a lot of debuffs, and when they drop, when they die, they drop they drop one of two effects: a poison field or a slow field. The slow field does no damage, but it slows you down, and the poison field does a shit ton of damage. And if both of them drop whenever you kill a bunch of them, you gotta dodge roll as quick as you can so you don't die. But if you have another person with you, and preferably a ranged, or if you're the ranged, you have like a tank with you, and they'll just hold it and tank whatever drops on them, and you just have a good old time. Good old time. But yeah, you'll get more XP, you'll get yourself some bait. I am going to fucking not die, so never mind. Ooh, I thought I was about to die though. That was close. third time in 2 hours I came close. Yeah, fuck that rat. I did it again. I forgot to keep my stamina abilities up. Throw this tip again. Always make sure your primary resource is high. God, it's annoying. It makes it really hard to kill things. And yeah. You'd think people wouldn't need reminded about it. But I know about it, and I fucking forget all the time. I specifically wasted 2 slots on my bar to put abilities that keep my stamina up. But I forget to put them up all the time. And one of them lasts like 30 something seconds, the other one only lasts 10 seconds. But, you know, the 30-second one would probably be, should be the easier one to keep remembering to put up. But nope. Well, I missed that synergy apparently. And again, anything anybody would want to see me try, or got questions, even if I don't have the answer, I'll find the answer and then I'll make a video for it. Or if I can't find the answer, I'll make a video anyways asking if anybody knows the answer. Because these are fun, and I don't care about money. I YouTube for the money. I YouTube because I'm fucking bored. And I'll say it again. I will talk the fuck out of myself. And I don't even care if people are listening. Don't care if you watch. All I care about is that I'm entertained. And if you get entertained from it too, that's just a bonus. Or a boner. Yeah, I don't really care. Ooh, sweet. I was able to get another one before my time runs up. I'm not going to meet my goal. That's just because there's too many people here. If it was literally just me and one other person, I'd probably be a little over 200 CP right now. Especially because I have a scroll on. But really just doing this to make a video for the fun of it. Oh, and if you see any of my other videos on this channel, I'm not going to delete them. I'm not embarrassed about them, but they are from when I was in high school, which was like almost 10 years ago.
Yes?
Graduated right before my 18th birthday. I'm 27 now, so yeah, just 10 years ago. I'm really surprised I just now started filling up. What the fuck is the difference? Oh, I've filled up on them, that's why. shit. Howdy, howdy. I'm gonna drop out of the party chat. I'll still run around with you guys though. Oh, do you need to use it? Oh, sorry. Oh, oh well, fuck that guy. I forgot I got out of the chat. I even said I'm gonna get out of the chat. Ooh, Dawnbreaker can now be morphed. Skills. Fighters. Weapon damage is increased. Ooh, that's awesome. Ooh. Nah, fuck that. Yeah. Weapon damage.
Care to
It's always good to take a couple minutes to yourself to empty your bags. Because you don't want to just focus on one thing like leveling. Yeah, it's good, or getting your CP because that's good too. But also, you know, keeping your gold up to get things that you might need later. Let's see, I've made about 22,000 gold since I've been doing this. I bought a bank spot. And that was about 20k. I've made a decent amount. dislike not getting the synergies off like I want. Well, this is the last minute of my XP pot. The video is already a little over 2 hours. Again, gonna just end this with telling you guys where I'm at. Good old green shade right next to Gratwood. Come down here, you go to the Varen Moros Way Shrine. You go directly east, and that's where you want to be. It's a giant circle, and just keep running around it. That's me, and I'm about to sign off.